It's been 5 months since hundreds of refugees started camping outside the UNHCR offices in Cape Town. They said they feared for their lives and they wanted to be relocated to a safer country.
Enough is enough. No one's going to stay here. We want our children, our wife, ourselves to leave this country. We don't want to stay here. So they must stop their nonsense.
But the illegal settlement was removed by law enforcement after a court interdict was granted to the city. Due to the forced removal, the Central Methodist Church in Greenmarket Square opened its doors to the refugees. Hundreds crammed into church pews.
First of all, we first thank the priest, the pastor of the church, for opening its door for people to come in, because people were followed even until in the church.
But what started as a gesture of goodwill began to unravel. Slowly the number of refugees grew and temporary shelters sprang up outside the church. The popular tourist spot became an encampment, with open fires, public urination, and internal fighting among opposing leaders of the group. Allegations of sexual abuse and assault of human rights officials, as well as priests, came to the fore. The African curio stall owners nearby demanded the refugees be removed as they were putting off tourists. The city of Cape Town went to the High Court, where an interdict to remove the temporary shelters outside the church was granted on February 17th. The city, Department of Home Affairs, and the UNHCR began to document the refugees at a verification center. However, some people refused to leave the area, saying life was too dangerous for foreigners in Cape Town.
So we are not, if it means for us to sit or live in the streets for years and years, so be it. We are not going anywhere.
They said they would rather be arrested than reintegrated back into South Africa. However, Home Affairs said it could not move them to another country, and the city says they are unable to provide them with housing, as they would be jumping the queue of South Africans waiting for housing. So the refugees living outside the church will need to remove their structures before February 28th and find shelter somewhere else. The remaining refugees will continue to occupy the pews inside the church.